know you did. Hey, Jay, come back here. Jay. Fool ass bitch, man. Jay. My money. Jay. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you.
Hey, man. What's up with it, family? What's up with it? What's the deal, man? This is Junior the Truth, and this is indeed, man, I guess a special edition of the Punch Junkie Morning Show. I am indeed Junior the Truth, man. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community. Be sure to go visit the website, join the website, become an official documented member of the Lions Den Boxing Community. www.ldbcsports.com, man. Salute. Can y'all hear me, man? Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me, family? Let me see. Let me check my audio settings, man. It looks like y'all can hear me, man. What's up with it? What's going on with y'all, man? I'm trying to move my light over so y'all can see me. This ain't working. Hey, man, y'all gotta excuse my webcam is trash. I left the real camera at home, so apologies. What's up with it, man? Omega Red came in and said, man, y'all still he said this claw version of Inspector Gadget. Yeah, bro. I told y'all, man, I might cut this light off. I like it better this way. I told y'all I'm watching from the rafters. Omega Red came in under that vibe. He said, man, y'all still watching boxing? I was asking myself the same exact question, man. We still watching boxing, man. We still talking about boxing. That's what we still doing. Hey, man. Salute to the family, man. What's going on, man? This is Junior the Truth. Y'all be sure to follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH, and that's over all the social media platforms, man. Y'all have to excuse my monotone, man. I'm actually in the hotel, man, so I'm trying not to talk loud and bring a whole lot of attention to myself. You feel me? I'm trying not to cuss and fuss a whole lot too, man. Y'all know the vibe though. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all know the vibe. So salute to the family, man. Salute. What's going on with y'all? Man, I see y'all coming through. You feel me? Follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH, and that's over all the social media platforms. If you're really looking for me, man, come holler at me over on the Punch Junkie Network, www.punchjunkie.network. The last place for real fans of the sweet science, man. Like it's the last of a dying breed. It's the last of a dying breed. Hey, man. Hey, man. So salute, man. What's going on with y'all, man? Omega Red, what's good with you, homie? Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. I see you in the building. Earl Taylor Sr., salute. King Corleone, what's up with it, family? Salute. My brother Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man. I got the Cadillacs on 22s. You feel me? What's up with you? The Jab Jamboree, what's good with you, homie? Anthony Bolden, what's good? Salute. Ratchet since 91, what's good with you? You feel me? Omega said, y'all dedicated. I could say that. I could definitely say that for y'all. Y'all dedicated. Welcome down round Big Steppin'. What's up with it, family? Salute. My brother Opulent LD is in the building. What's good with you, Opulent LD? The Jab Jamboree, man. I already said you. What's up with it though? Hey, man. Bruh. I had to get in here, man. Like I wasn't even gonna bother, man. I was gonna bother, but I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Man, I'm tired, bro. Like I'm tired, man. The only reason I came down here, man, I'm gonna be real with y'all. The only reason I came down here is because my family sleep. They still sleep, man. We did them hours on the road yesterday, man. Knocked them out. Everybody knocked out. You feel me? If it wasn't for that, bro, I'll find me something else to do with my time, man. Um, I don't even know where to start, man. Like, remember back in 2020, um, and at the beginning of the COVID situation, you feel me? And I told y'all, and I asked the question. It was on the Smoke City Mobcast. KG, what's up with you, family? Beautiful Tay Tay Brown, I see you, baby. What's going on? Um, and it was the beginning of the COVID situation. That was running out the mandates. And, they started doing the boxing in the bubble. And I asked the question. Damn, these pancakes hard. I asked the question in the mobcast, and I said, "Hey, y'all, look, what are y'all thinking?" Because we were doing the boxing in the bubble, and I said, "Hey, man, can boxing survive the COVID pandemic?" And everybody said, "Boxing is too strong. Boxing is this. Boxing is that. Boxing is gonna be just fine. Coming out the bubble, boxing gonna be all right. Boxing, 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 boxing. Everything's gonna be everything. It's all good. Yada yada yada." I was operating under the campaign that I didn't think boxing was gonna be able to survive the pandemic. Um, and I thought that in order for it to survive the pandemic, I felt as if they were going to have to really, truly, genuinely um, come with it. There we go. They were going to have to really, truly, genuinely come with it with regard to the matchups, with regard to the fighting the best fights, putting on the best fights. They were going to have to open up the purse strings and actually pay the fighters. Man, I don't like this fading in and out. They were going to have to open up the purse strings, the promoters. Um, I felt like the promoters, the uh, networks. I felt like everybody was gonna have to everybody was gonna have to come with it, and everybody was gonna have to be on their A game in order for boxing to survive the pandemic. Like I came out there, I stood on that, I stated that. I guaranteed it, like Frank Lucas guaranteed the Blue Magic. I stamped on it and I said, "Hey, man, people are going to have to, in order for boxing to survive and thrive or survive and come out the same way before, as it was before the pandemic, everybody was going to have to be on their A game." And everybody came out and they did the exact opposite, man. Everybody, everybody. I'm talking about, but barring nobody. Everybody came out and they've been on their D game. Everybody, bro. All of the powers that be, all of the networks, all of the promoters, all the managers, fighters, trainers. Like, it's like, bro, this is not good. Like, this literally is not good, man. And I'm telling you, like, this ain't good. Last week, do you know how many numbers we ran up on Blair Cobb? You know how many numbers people ran up talking about Blair Cobb? We were talking about Blair Cobb, cuz Blair Cobb. Y'all talked about Blair the Flair Cobb, bro. All week long. We talked about Blair the Flair. Clowning him, whatever the case may be, giving him airtime, bro. And Blair the Flair went out against who was it? Alexis or Rocho or Ro the cockroach, the cucaracha. He went out there, bro, and got his ass whooped. You feel me? Like, we spent all week talking about Blair Cobb, man. Blair the Flair. Like, Blair Cobb. Philly. Y'all got some splaining to do. Philadelphia. I love y'all. Y'all got some splaining to do, man. We talked about Blair Cobb, man. Not Bruce Enos. Not Cool Boy Steph. Hell, not even Rocky Balboa. You feel me? We talked about Blair Cobb, man. Blair the Flair. We talked about Blair Cobb, bro. all week. Do you know how many hours? Like, let's think about it from a pragmatic standpoint, right? Let's look at the number of the number of let's look at it in hours, in man hours, in labor hours. You understand what I'm talking about? So the average video, typically, the average, if you say about 15-minute video, start to finish, for every 15 minutes, we say it's an hour. And that's from start to finish. That's from recording to editing to uploading. We'll say it's an hour. So every 15-minute video is about an hour. You understand what I'm talking about? So we had, I don't know how many videos that were at least 10 to 15 minutes, which accounts for an hour on Blair, DeFlair, Cobb, bro. Not Bruce Enos, not this unified welterweight championship fight coming up. You feel me, with Errol the True Spence and Jordanis Ugas. And y'all not even talking about Ugas. Nobody's talking about Ugas. Nobody's talking about Ugas. Nobody's talking about Jordanis Ugas. Hey man, cuz no, we there were zero videos on Jordanis Ugas last week. And everybody talked about Blair Cobb, man, because he called out Errol Spence. They ain't talk about the person that's about to fight Errol Spence, the champion that's about to fight her. Man, this stuff, boxing is a joke, man, and everybody's making it a joke. Like we ain't the joke ain't happening to us. The joke is happening through us, man. And somebody got to say it. You understand what I'm talking about? Like somebody got to say it, bro. Like we doing it to ourselves. Like we literally doing it to ourselves. Like, bro, if you out here making Blair to Flair uh shows and posts and goddamn what's that called? Videos. You feel me? And we ain't saying nothing about Ugas. Come on, man. We out of order. We out of order, bro. We part of the problem. Like, that's just a fact. Like, we are literally part of the problem. Nobody's talking about Jordanis Ugas. Nobody, bro. Nobody's talking about Ugas. More videos about Blair to Flair, Cobb, than your Dennis Ugas. And Ugas is the one that's about to have a fight. They about to fight next month. Like, man, this ain't Shay Girl. What's up with it, baby? I see you. Man, this stuff is, hey, bro, this is difficult, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Like this is it's not even I'm talking about we're not even it's not even we can't even be, man, you can't be serious, bro. We can't be serious, bro. Blair Cobb, we talking about Blair Cobb, bro. I saw I saw like no exaggeration. No exaggerating. I saw about a cool 200 videos on Blair Cobb last week. Just last week alone. You know how many I watched? And I mean when I say saw 'em, meaning they came up in my live stream. They came up in my on my feed on YouTube. You know how many I watched? Same amount of videos I watched on Donald Trump. Same amount of videos I watched on the Russia versus Ukraine. Same amount of videos I watched on Ryan Garcia. Like, man, golly, bro. But this is where we at in the sport. And like I said, it's not happening to us, bro. It's happening through us. We are a willing participant in the foolishness, bro. That's it. That's all. And hey man, I don't like 50 million Blair Cobb videos last week, bro. And not one video on Ugas. Nobody's talking about Ugas. Where's his training camp at? Do we even know where his training camp is? Who's training him for this fight? Does he have the same trainer? How is he looking? Any videos surface of him working out? I know he's probably posting them. You feel me? Like, man, I'm in bad. I'm eating my breakfast on this conversation. It's not happening to us. It's happening through us. Believe that. Now, where I'm coming from, and I said before, and I'll say it again, bro, I am no longer a willing participant. Like, y'all want to know why I stopped and I pivoted and transitioned? I am no longer a willing participant, man. I am not going to be participating in this conversation. Nah, man, ain't got no fat back. I'm in the Carolinas though, but ain't no fat back, bro. Just sausage. I'm gonna have to go to this real place to give me some scrapple, boy. Give me some eggs and hash. You feel me? But I'm just not willing to participate in the conversation, man, until it's a conversation worth having on a consistent basis. Period, bro. Like this stuff is, bro. Like I watched a little bit of the versus Berlanga versus Steve Rose fight, bro. What the fuck was that, bro? What is this foolishness, bro, they giving us? And what was going on in Berlanga's corner, bro? Like what's going on in his corner, bro? Why everybody, boy, they just be disrespecting Andre Rozier, man. Why they don't give Andre Rozier the appropriate amount of respect, man? I, Make Red said, "Eat fat back to piss off all the fake vegans and main boxing biker." You ain't lying. I'm gonna go out here with a sharpie and mark up somebody's pig. I'm gonna mark them up like a butcher and put them butcher markers on somebody's pig. Hey man, um, I'm not really impressed with Edgar Berlanga. No, it ain't no disrespect to nobody, or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that there's just a lot of fundamental work. I think they've done well with the matchmaking. I think there's a lot of fundamental work that needs to be done, but I just want us to get out of, with regard to the sport of boxing. I think it's just imperative to get out of this, this instant gratification stuff, man. Like, these dudes got to actually fight, man, and work and have time, energy, effort dedicated to the craft. Like, these dudes they have 10, 15 fights, and they looking at world championship status. Like, man, get out of here. Then you get in there with somebody rough and tumble, you know what I mean, from somebody from a overseas somewhere, and it's a whole different situation. So I think kids, I would like for them to start allowing these kids to be young again, and to let them grow up and mature in the sport, man. Do away with the hype, the glimmer, the glitz. These kids go out, they get match made well, they have a few knockouts, and then the next thing you know, what are we dealing with? Man. So I don't know, man. It ain't happening to us, man. It's happening through us, bro. I'm telling you, man, it is. Like all of it. Everything is this stuff is a mess, bro. And that's why, because it's a mess and because this stuff is happening through us and not to us, that's why you can have George Kambosos out here campaigning on the mess he campaigning on. You feel me? Oh man, they down here coughing and shit. I'm about to roll. Omega said everybody on YouTube is they three things. They everybody on YouTube, they rich, they a thug, or they a vegan. You feel me? Nah, it's four things, bro. Don't forget scholar. Don't forget scholar, man. Everybody's scholars on YouTube too. Don't forget scholars. You feel me? Everybody's smart. KO, what's good with you, homie? hmm But man, I don't even. Man, this breakfast trash. I'm gonna have to make me some real food. Hey, man, I, bruh, you got Campos is out here still ducking. He's absolutely 100% refusing to fight Dev Haney. He's not gonna fight Devin Haney. You feel me? We got Canelo doing what Canelo do. Canelo's not gonna fight. He's not gonna fight Charlo. He's not gonna fight Demetrius Andrade because he's not made to have to fight those dudes. Nobody's putting the pressure on him to fight those dudes. And then they're not gonna, fight each other or whatever the case may be. And then they out here having all types of I don't know what they having. I don't know what's going on no more, man. Like the best don't want to fight the best no more. They're moving the divisions, still don't want to fight the best. We had Mike Tyson on his podcast with Jamal Charlo on there. He telling Jamal Charlo to fight Benavidez. Charlo don't want to fight Benavidez. Like, I, what's going on, man? I can't speak for what's going on. Like, and nobody can speak, and nobody can, none of y'all, no, can't nobody tell me nothing about what's going on because I'm watching it, and I'm watching people come out here and make up shit to talk about every day. Y'all making up stuff. Y'all ain't gonna let this Blair Cobb shit down. Mm-mm. We're gonna have to sleep on this Blair Cobb shit for a little bit. hmm Do you understand? I would rather get on my show and talk to middle-aged Cambodian women about rice recipes than to talk about Blair Cobb. Mm-mm. Absolutely not, man. The only thing that we have on the docket that is of any value at all is the actual the welterweight unified match between Errol Spence Jr. and Ordenis Ugas. Anything else in the sport of boxing is irrelevant. I don't want to hear about nothing else. I don't want to hear about Anthony Joshua. I don't want to hear about uh, 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 Blair Cobb. I don't want to hear about Ryan Garcia. I don't want to hear about Teofimo Lopez. I don't want to hear about any of that stuff, man. I don't want to hear about nothing. The only thing I want to hear about is Errol Spence Jr. versus uh, or Dennis Ugas, and the winner who they might potentially fight. Period. That's all I'm looking for, man. The rest of it, y'all can have it. The rest of it, we can have it. Like we talk more about fights that's not happening than the fights that's actually happening. You feel me? Oh yeah, Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez. I'm here for that too. You feel me? Sean Don Productions said, "You the one who made the booty old cereal for the man." Yeah, I did. I put that man on that booty old cereal because he butt cheeks. Put him on the booty old cereal box with him and Freddie the coach, the joke coach Roach. I put him on the booty oils because that's where they belong, on the front of the booty oils box. That's where they belong, bro. Butt cheeks. That boy went out there, got his butt. Man, I don't want to hear about nothing, bro. Like, talk to me about y'all. Hit me up. Talk to me about some cryptocurrency or something, man. The Boxing Creed said Mel fight back on. His fight back on. I think they're fighting in May or something like that. I had to look at the schedule, man. Um, I ain't really even excited about that because there ain't no telling what's gonna go on with that mess, man. I don't. And then truly, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't really like Jamel Charlo. I'm tell you the truth, man. I don't know what's going on with them dudes, man. But they didn't fell out of my good graces. as a boxing fan. You feel me? Um, so I don't really get excited about that stuff. The Molly the Plant-Based Pugilist says tennis is watched more than boxing right now. Boxing fan is clicking their heels together, wishing for fights. Cinderella looking at. You feel me? Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz looking at. No place like home looking at. Omega Red said, you've been calling them lesbians for years. Nah, I said they dress like lesbians, bro. I have, bro. But that's, that was more so. I still like them. I crack on people I like, bro. I crack on people I like. Them dudes was, nah, man. It's more than a weird personality. Like, I'm going to be real with you, man. I think they might be like a little off. I don't, with regard to just their actions, the way they move, like the mood swings, all that funny energy. It's, I don't know. It's something off, bro. Something off, man. So I don't know. But I don't think should have don't. Never mind, man. This stuff is weird, man. I feel even, I just sat here for like 5 seconds. Y'all might have caught it. I feel weird even talking about boxing. This feels weird. Like this feels weird. I gotta find that. I gotta restore the feeling. Like I gotta come out and start talking about these youngins that's really trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? I talk about the Prince Albert Bells. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't talking about the Fashawn champions. I need to focus on these youngins that's really trying to do something. Give them some more shine. Because these people that got it right now, bro, this ain't it. They ain't holding court, man. They ain't holding court. Bro, this dude Blair Cobb filled in for Virgil Ortiz, who pulled out that fight for some mysterious reason. People saying he didn't who people saying you know, he's struggling on the scale or whatever the case may be. But Blair Cobb, this is his opportunity. And he comes out there and he squanders his whole shit. Period. Like he squanders his whole shit. Opulent LD. They talking about dudes that block that dry they that blonde that dye their hair and dye their beard. Man, all that stuff weird. All these dudes is weird, man. I seen a video of a man in a barbershop putting extensions in another man's hair for like his locks or whatever. That shit weird. I remember Deontay Wilder came out there with them he had extensions in one of them fights. He had some extensions put in his hair too. And talk about him too. That shit weird. I love the champ. That shit suspect though. No grown man running around here with no extensions in his head, man. That bad for business, man. The boxing creed said he took his L all happy. Man, Blair Cobb was just happy to be there. Like y'all gotta understand, like they talked about there was no Boots Enos videos last week. There was no Cool Boy Steph videos last week. All Blair Cobb. Blair the Flair Cobb, man. You realize how much shine we gave Blair Cobb last week, man? I don't want to talk about Blair Cobb no more. I want to talk about what was going on with Edgar Berlanga's corner last week. I mean, last night. What's going on with his corner last night, bro? You feel me? Why do you have Andre Rozier and Coach K? You feel me, or whatever the case may be. Salute to my brother, the Cali. Him, Cali said I didn't give him shit. Why you had them dudes in the corner, everybody talking over each other? Like, what in the world is going on, bro? And if you go back and look at it, those of y'all who care to look at Berlanga's face when they're talking to him. He looked confused as shit. He looked super. What's up, brother? He looked super confused. Like he was just sitting there, like he was trying to process what they're saying to him, and Coach K would say something, and then Rozier would say something. Then they both talking at the same time, and they interacting, and he's just sitting there like on overload. Like I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on no more. Then they talking about, excuse me, they're talking about Vasily Lomachenko making the Kambosos fight, and he's about to get a pardon from being on the front lines and being on the defense forces in the Ukraine to go make a fight, bro. I want y'all to follow the logic and I want y'all to think about this for a second. Like I want y'all to really truly take a moment and think about this for a second. You feel me? Bro, these boys are over there. It's been they're at war. And they're taking time out to focus on a boxing match. And I'm talking about politically. I ain't talking about the fighters themselves. I'm talking about politically. They're going to break from the country and go and make a fight, bro. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Like, we really, this is what we really finna do. We really finna break from, we're gonna break from war so that these dudes can go and focus on a fight, on a boxing match. Now, something in the milk ain't white, no pun intended. So it's either the, it's either the, it's either the, it's either the news, the reports about them making a fighter fugazi, uh, the stories of the fighters actually leaving or whatever, fugazi, or this what's going on over there is fugazi, but something fugazi, something something in the milk ain't white, man. You feel me? Something in the milk ain't white. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know what it is. You know, I can't pinpoint it, but it seems like the last thing that should be on the man's mind is him going to actually go and fight and thank you. Um, um, them going to actually go and fight. Uh, yeah, lady just came and handed me the a book that says the first Americans were Africans. I think they want to argue today. I'm gonna go over here. Black lady just handed me that. I had to go argue with her. Oh man. But anyway, Demila said it. He said, man, they goddamn war Fugazi. Because they're gonna let the boxers leave to come over here and go fight for UK pride instead of being over there, rumbling and rocking out. Nah, it ain't Van Sertima. It's coming from the same school of thought though. It says David Imhotep, PhD is his name. Yeah. But I believe that the first Americans were the indigenous ones. And I don't believe that they were from Africa. But I don't know. I'm not sure. You understand what I'm saying? But his name is, but I'm pretty sure he references Van Sertima because that's all the scholars do anymore. He probably got a YouTube channel. That's all the scholars do anymore. Like you get books, and all people do is just they just quote what other people then wrote. Salute to Queen 71. She done fell in and said, Loma is bitch made. Salute to JC coming in right after Queen 71. Hey, Queen 71 and JC, are y'all together? Y'all might be together. You feel me? I think y'all woke up together. Y'all woke up under that. Look, Queen 71. I think y'all woke up under that. It's morning and we slept the night away. You feel me? A new day brings reality that we might go our separate ways. You feel me? Queen 71 said, no, JC stood me up. You should have been over there butt naked with some chicken tenders. That nigga would have showed up. Let me stop talking foolishness like this on a Sunday down here, and these folks in front of all these folks, they looking at me like I'm crazy. Let me quit. I stopped. You'd have been over there in the butt naked with some chicken tenders. That boy would have showed up face first. You feel me? Stomach B man said, hand me that washcloth. You know what it is. It's time to take this whole bath. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey man. But anyway, man, Lomachenko about to like literally lead the front lines and go fight. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Y'all ready? I feel like Lomachenko, man, and his role in that whole situation. First of all, he fled. Then they said, nah, man, you don't want to flee. You want to go back, man. You gotta go back. You gotta go back, man. You gotta make it look, you gotta make it look good. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. So then he went back, right? Do y'all remember the picture of seeing him over there? First of all, he didn't even look like he was in the right place. Like he didn't even look right. You feel me? He didn't look right, man. He was over there. Everybody was over there with war helmets on. You feel me? They had they had the artillery. They was looking dirty and dusty. You feel me? They looked like they had been through some shit. You understand what I'm saying? Lomachenko was over there with his fatigues was clean. Let's just be clear. His uniform and stuff was clean. It wasn't no skirt, no scratch on him, no scars on him. And he had on a army green skull cap. He had on a beanie cap. Everybody got on them Beetle Bailey war helmets, them Gomer Powell war helmets. Like they over there, it's shrapnel falling, buildings is blowing up. You feel me? It's rocks and shit, flying projectiles over there. You understand what I'm talking about? I don't even think that was. I think that shit was Photoshop. I don't think Lomachenko was even over there, man. I think that shit's Photoshop. And this dude standing over there, uniform clean. Now, all my athletes, especially my football players, what it mean when your uniform clean? Somebody please tell me. We got plenty of athletes in here. The guy, JC, plenty of y'all that I know for a fact play football. What do it mean when your uniform clean? I'ma wait. You feel me? What does it mean when your uniform clean? You feel me? Everybody, y'all know we played them, especially when we used to play Pee Wee and junior high and all that, and you had them white pants. You feel me? The Mila said you ain't get no burn. He said you ain't get no burn. The guy said you ain't get no burn. They both said it at the same time. Look, this how athletes talk. Demila and the guy both said it. They both said you ain't getting no burn. Demila said you ain't getting no burn. The guy said, Demila said you ain't getting no burn. The guy said you ain't getting any burn. You feel me? Ratchet said you ain't do shit. You feel me? Mr. Lee said Loma's BDUs had heavy starch. Had heavy starch. Shay Girl said you ain't do nothing. You feel me? Snacks B said that Beetle Bailey hat. Yeah, he had that Beetle Bailey helmet on, bro. You know what time it was. JC said you ain't get no field. Like you ain't got no look. Dr. Mark said you on the bench. Salute, Dr. Mark. I see you. Sean Don, no playing time. You feel me? Like, bro, you ain't get no grass stain on your pants. You got white pants and you play football and you ain't get like a stain on them. Ain't no grass, no blood, no nothing. We used to take each other's helmet and we used to crack on each other based on your helmet. Like, bro, don't come over here with no helmet and you ain't got none of the other team's colors on your helmet, bro. You tripping. You straight riding that pine. You feel me? You getting splinters, Jack. Lomo's over there with his uniform clean. That boy ain't do nothing, man. That boy ain't do nothing, man. That was Photoshop. That shit was done in in Las Vegas. That was in Top Rank Studios. I could have made that picture. You feel me? That boy ain't. Hey man. So, of course he gonna leave and go fight. Look, Stormy B Man said Loma's uniform had iron creases and a purchase tag along the collar. You feel me? That boy ain't over there doing no putting in no work. They was talking to Klitschko. They said, Vladimir, what happened? We seen you walking through the streets with 6 Russian soldiers. He said, yeah, won't see them anymore. You feel me? Klitschko said, we caught 6 soldiers over here behind enemy lines. Y'all won't see them no more. You feel me? He said, Merry Christmas, nigga, because y'all ain't gonna see New Year. That's what Klitschko said. They out there putting in work. Vasily over there with his fatigues creased up and a skull cap. Man, get out of here, bro. It's over with. You feel me? The guy said you could tell your team by the paint. That's what I'm talking about. You can tell the team. You can tell what team the battle marks. We call them battle marks. You can tell the war marks. I was stupid with it. I had my face mask was a different color by the time the year was over. I'm coming in there head hunting. Period. But at the end of the day, man, like Vasily Lomachenko ain't. He's gonna break away. He gonna fight George Kambosos. They're not gonna fight Dev Haney. The whole objective is to avoid Dev Haney. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they are afraid to fight Dev Haney because Dev Haney is a serious threat. But on top of because Dev Haney has the ability to make you look bad, but on top of Dev Haney, from a you got to understand from a boxing standpoint, the fighters don't want to fight him, but then at the same time, you got to understand that the promoters don't want him to get the appropriate shine because he didn't come in the game the traditional way. He didn't come in the game needing the promoter. He came in the game doing business. You feel me? Uh, Bill Haney is the LeVar Ball of boxing. Big baller brand, baby. You feel me? And so when you come in the game doing business that way, you're going to turn off the traditional promoters because they're not able to exploit you. You feel me? Period. There is no need. They are not trying. They do not want to see Dev Haney do well. The it's all the fix is in. Nobody wants to give him any no fights. Not as long as he's out here as a renegade. Period. Shay Girl 85 says they're trying to Usyk. They're trying to take Usyk out. Also, I don't think Usyk is going for it though because he has actual nuts. You feel me? Hey man, I'm just saying this, bro. This is all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna do this little slight comparison to the Ukraine. Vasily Lomachenko is from the Ukraine. He's Ukrainian. He has family, friends, relatives there. I understand he's turned into a global figure through boxing or whatever the case may be. I get it. Boxing is a sport for him. Boxing is a profession. Boxing is work. Okay. If there's on your home soil, if there is a fight, you know what I mean, and you know, never mind the country or whatever, you feel me. But the mere fact that your family is there and it should be there's a need for it to be all hands on deck in order for you to protect your family. Then I don't understand even the thought of not being there. Like that's something that it doesn't compute to me. That's like my family is in West Dayton, West Side Dayton, Ohio. If there is, and if there's a neighboring country, if people coming from the east side and they want to come over and they want to take over the west side of Dayton, Ohio, and they, by force and it's gunplay and all kind of craziness going on. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not finna. I'm gonna be in the west side of Dayton, Ohio, protecting my family. I got aunts and cousins and little cousins, excuse me, nieces and nephews and stuff over there. You feel me? So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be there, and that's where I'm gonna be. And then if somebody calls me and say, "Hey, Junior, we got this Blair Cobb video," We got this Blair Cobb interview that we want you to do on on Tuesday. I'm not finna break away and do a punch junkie interview with Blair Cobb over defending, even though that's my work and that's what I do. You feel me? I'm not finna do that. Or they say, "Hey, Junior, we got this package going out to Georgia." You feel me? It's a you know, $2 million job. Going down there, to make that, no, bro. I'm gonna be on the west side of Dayton, Ohio, on the front lines. You feel me? Standing on all 10 toes. That's just what it is. So Vasily Lomachenko, I know that's a terrible example because it's, Russia and the Ukraine and all that good stuff. But Vasily Lomachenko, um, pulling himself away from that war, or being pulled away from that war, is a little bit on the ridiculous side, man. You understand what I'm saying? Where's the Patriots? He has a patriotic duty. You feel me? Or Ukrainian duty to be over there with his family. And that's all I had to say about that, man. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I don't want to talk boxing no more. Period. Stormy B Man said, further proof the man can literally get out of anything in society, but they'll put Bill Cosby in jail at 80 years old, getting that cell in word. You feel me? Mega Red said, war ain't what you see on TV. Facts. Shay Girl says, have you looked into Mullen? Yeah, I jumped into Mullen a couple weeks back. I got into Mullen. I'm up big in, well, not, I won't say big, but I'm up a little bit in Mullen. Yeah, I got in it. Probably when I was doing when they first when when Russia first um I'm sorry, when Russia first invaded the Ukraine, I was getting in on all of those energy stocks, and Mullen is one of the energy stocks I got in, and it was down. It was it was going. She the Bible said, I got something growing out back right now. Not Mullen, not Mullen, like not the plant. It's Mullen. It's a stock she's talking about. But I got mullein too. I smoke mullein, and I put I'm gonna have a mullein tea for my for my sinus drainage. But anyway, so yeah, I got in then. It ain't late. Nah, you're not late. It's still going. It's gonna go strong too. It's gonna go strong too. All right, I quit. You understand what I'm saying? Now, at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna say this about boxing once again. We're in a very special place with the sport of boxing, and like I told y'all, in order for us to survive the bubble days and to survive the pandemic and to survive the downturn that we experienced in the sport, we're going to have to. We're going to have to. That I felt like everybody was gonna have to be on point, and everybody was gonna have to be on their A game. So everybody, and when I say everybody, I mean the networks, the promoters, managers, suits, the boxers, the trainers, the content creators, the fans. Everybody's going to have to be on their A game in order for the sport to survive. You understand what I'm saying? And um, everybody's not. Everybody's been on their D game, CD, like everybody. You know what I'm saying? And if you're coming around and you're making up, you're just looking for stuff to talk about. Sometimes silence is golden, bro. Can you imagine what it is? What would happen? Never mind, man. Because I'm gonna be putting. It's gonna sound like I'm trying to put folks on the spot, and I'm not trying to put folks on the spot. I'm talking about us as a collective. Can you imagine if, as a collective, the boxing fans were so displeased with boxing that they stopped talking about boxing? You understand what I'm saying? We so displeased by what's going on that we're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna acknowledge it. We ain't buying no tickets. We ain't coming to no events. Like, we ain't doing none of it because at the end of the day, they're not giving us what we want. It's a waste of time. What are we doing? You feel me? Could you imagine how powerful that would be if the content creators that create content about the sport of boxing, if they actually if they actually um if they actually stop creating that content. You feel me? If they actually stop creating the content, stop making us stuff to talk about. Stop talking about what these folks say on social media. You feel me? Stop talking about what they post. Stop talking about what they ate for breakfast. Stop talking about the internet beef. Where the at? Who signed the contracts? Where the contracts at? Where the fight dates at? You feel me? Like, bro, if we ain't talking about that, then I'm personally, I'm cool. And that's why, like I said, I want the emphasis to be on, for me, it's, my emphasis is gonna be on Errol Spence Jr. versus your Dennis Ugas. My emphasis is gonna be on Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez. You feel me? That's pretty much it, man. I have no interest in any of that. And like I said, until we really come out and they start giving me something to talk about, I'm not gonna be talking about this stuff, man. It's over with. It's too much other stuff for us to talk about. Too much other stuff of importance for us to focus on. So that's it. The end, man. I hope Deontay Wilder retires. Boxing don't deserve Wilder. You feel me? That's just it. He's a throwback. You feel me? Period. Omega Red said, I love living in front of a church. They got the legs out this morning. Are they going over there? The more sanctified freaks out there showing them legs. I want Wilder to retire, enjoy his family, live his life. You feel me? Enjoy the fruits of his labor, and let everybody stay in the muck. Man, I'm out, man. I'm about to go enjoy my family. Gotta go get my big baby up out the bed. She's still asleep. My family upstairs, it's 9:30, so they should be up. So I'm gonna make my way up there, man. Salute to everybody. Thank y'all for checking in on me, man. We made it safely. We good money. And I'm here. I don't know if I might get up and jump in here early on the early side in the morning for the Simple Truth. We'll get in here maybe on the early side tomorrow. Tuesday I'll be driving back on the road, but Wednesday we should be back in the studio, man, on the regular side. But salute to the family, man. Thank y'all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. Everything that's going on in the sport of boxing, man, it's not happening to us. It's happening through us. And that's just it. And the more we talk about it, the more we bring life to it, the more we make up storylines, the more we talk about what fighters ate for breakfast, what cars they done cop, their lifestyle and all that bullshit, the less fights we're going to get. You understand what I'm saying? Because they have no reason to give us any of the stuff that we want to see, because we're supporting the foolishness and we're supporting the bullshit. You feel me? And I had something else to say, but I can't remember what it is. So, hey, man, salute to the family. Thank y'all so much, man, for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. Don't be sure to go check out the website, punchjunkie.com. Come check out the social media site, punchjunkie.network. And we out here. Hold on one second. Excuse me. Queen's fired up about that. She says, if it's true they letting this dude fight, then it's only because they think it is what Americans want. They not pissing off because they want our boots on the ground there. They're not pissing Americans off because they want the boots on the ground there. Hey, man, salute. Also, man, be sure to go check out the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, www.theblackgent.com, man. We actually gonna go out with the Black Gent. But this is Junior the Truth signing off, man. Reminding you to view your life like a paradise until your life looks like a paradise, man. I'm a high-born player, made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, know that I think that the shit in boxing is not happening to us. It's happening through us. And view your life like a paradise until your life looks like a paradise. I'm a high-born player, man. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.
We offer the best grooming products for you. Guests are natural and handcrafted too. We want to Style, class, and luxury. Make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah. So get in style with the black, yeah. Company. To give you swagger. Style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. Black, gentleman, yeah. Company. To give you swagger. Style, class, and luxury. In